And I think the culture shock coming back to America was way worse than the culture shock.
She gestured me to follow her and even held out her hand to protect me from the bus. We didn't understand a word we were saying to each other, but we bowed, we laughed, we smiled, and this is why I love Japan.
Hình như là bà hàng xóm người Nhật nhà em chờ em đi làm về hay sao ấy các bác ạ. Em vừa mới về đến nhà xuống xe một cái là bà nhìn thấy, bà gọi lại xong là bà đi ra đưa cho gói bánh này, hỏi em là đi làm về có đói không, đói thì ăn đi.
Jingles, it ruined me. Like, how do you move on from that? You don't. You book another flight.
こんにちは。海外の反応をお届けする海だよ。一人で日本に来るって楽しみな反面、やっぱりちょっと怖いよね。実際飛行機の中で泣いてしまった女性もいたんだ。でも不思議なのは、旅が進むほどその不安が少しずつ別の感情に変わっていくこと。安心して誰かを信じて最後には帰りたくなくなる。今日はその変化を一緒に追ってみよう。
Everyone's been asking me if I was scared, and honestly, on the flight over, I actually cried a little bit. By the time I landed and it was dark, I just didn't really know what I was doing, and I was scrambling around Shinjuku Station trying to find the exit because there's a million exits. I was tired, I was overwhelmed, and getting to the hostel felt like it was the biggest mission ever. It's not really, I was just complaining and tired and was stupid at that point in time. On the last leg of the walk to Unplanned, there's a slight uphill walk, and I was so exhausted, I literally had to pause and stand there for a few seconds. When I turned around, there was this guy behind me lugging 2 suitcases, and I honestly paused and laughed a little bit.
あ、ここでやっと笑えた。ずっと張ってた気持ちが少しだけほどけたね。
Called up to me, I was like, hey, are you staying at Unplanned? And he was. We walked the rest of the way after I bullied him about having 2 suitcases. We checked in, and then I was like, hey, do you want to go grab dinner in 30 minutes? I'll be back downstairs. So we ended up getting Ichiran.
初対面なのに気づけば2人でラーメン。旅先ってこういう偶然がいいな。
Together. His name was Tanmay. He's 29. He's from the US. Can't really tell you much more. After we walked back to the hostel, I showered and I was like, okay, this trip does not feel so scary anymore. I can just talk to anyone. And that is the attitude that I carried for the rest of the trip. If you're scared to solo travel, trust me, it just gets easier the second you arrive. You will have so much anxiety before you actually get there.
さっきまで不安でいっぱいだったのに、一緒にラーメンを食べる人ができたら一人旅も大丈夫かもって思えたんだね。こういう小さな出会いって旅の空気を一気に変えるよね。でも次はもっとわかりやすい変化。夜の日本を一人で歩いた女性たちを見てみよう。
Spend the first night with me as a solo traveller in Japan. After landing in Narita Airport and spending eternity in customs, I needed to get the train to Asakusa. Guys, I thought I had this down, but I got the wrong train. I realised that there's a couple of trains that you can get to Asakusa. Luckily, the loveliest lady and her daughter helped me and directed me onto the right train.
最初の夜にここまで助けてもらえたら心強いよね。少し安心できそうだな。
Whilst walking to my hotel, I discovered the Sensoji Temple and some really cute streets on the way there. I find my hotel and it's the cutest little hotel. It's so teeny tiny. And also, I get it about the toilets, guys. These are next level. Despite having some post-flight vertigo, I managed to get ready and head to the Sensoji Temple and explore the streets of Asakusa at night. And as a female solo traveller, I felt really safe doing this.
Best place for your first trip alone. It is so safe. You'll literally see children walking around by themselves. I don't think I've ever felt unsafe here. I've literally walked back home at night at 3 a.m. so many times alone and felt completely fine.
夜中の3時でもこんなに落ち着いて歩けるんだね。一人旅だとこれは心強いな。
Where can you walk alone at night at 2 a.m. by yourself in an alley like this and not worry about your safety? It's one of the best solo travel destinations.
夜中でも一人で歩ける。それだけでも十分すごいけど、安心ってだんだん人を信じられるに変わっていくんだよね。ここで出てくるのが落とした財布と迷子になった東京駅。日本の優しさが言葉じゃなく行動で見えてくるよ。
I recently experienced some of that Japanese honesty that you see and read about online. Story time. I went for a walk the other night, about 3-4 kilometers, got home, went to bed, thought nothing of it. Woke up the next day, realized that I'd lost my wallet. So I panicked a little bit, I retraced my steps, went to a couple of stores that I visited the day before, and they couldn't help me. There was no footage, no one handed anything in. So I went to the nearest koban, which is like a police box that always neighbours a train station. And I explained the situation, they sat me down.
ちゃんと話を聞いてすぐ対応してくれる。焦ってる時にはこれだけでも心強いね。
Documents. And I was under the impression I was filling out like a lost item form type of thing. And then I asked them, is it worth me going to this other place to see if they found anything? And the police officer was like, no. And he walks out the back, comes out a minute later, and lo and behold, there's my wallet in a sleeve. And I was totally taken aback by that. I was flabbergasted. And he said the person that found it said they really wanted the owner to get it back. Everything was intact, everything was in there as it should have been.
朝からずっと探してたから、ここでやっとホッとできたね。本当、見つかってよかったな。
You just would either not get your wallet back, or if you did, you could not guarantee that everything was still going to be in there. So to the person that handed it in, thank you so much, and thank you, Japan, for your honesty.
Okay, so we're at the train station in Tokyo, and it's huge, and we were so lost trying to find where our train was leaving from, and the cutest man ever came up and asked us if we needed help, and literally showed us to our gate and walked us all the way there.
財布が中身そのままで戻ってきて、迷っていたら改札まで一緒に歩いてくれる。こういう場面を見ると、安心の理由が少しわかる気がするよね。でもここからは、もっと近い優しさ。知らない人同士だったはずなのに、いつの間にか心の距離まで縮まっていくんだ。
This Japanese lady saw that I was hiking in the wrong direction. She gestured me to follow her and even held out her hand to protect me from the bus. We didn't understand a word we were saying to each other, but we bowed, we laughed, we smiled. And this is why I love Japan.
言葉は通じなくても、最後は二人とも笑ってる。こういうの、なんか温かいね。
Hình như là bà hàng xóm người Nhật nhà em chờ em đi làm về hay sao ấy các bác ạ. Em vừa mới về đến nhà, xuống xe một cái là bà nhìn thấy. Bà gọi lại xong là bà đi ra đưa cho gói bánh này. Hỏi em là đi làm về có đói không? Đói thì ăn đi. Bà cho thì con cảm ơn bà, nhưng mà bà cho nhiều quá thì con cũng ngại. Nên là em hỏi bà đây là bánh gì thì bà bảo là đây là bánh gạo của Nhật Bản đấy, nó tên là senbei. Em còn quay ra em trêu bà, bảo là bà chờ con về để bà cho bánh đấy à. Thế là bà cứ cười thôi, bà bảo là mày giống cái thằng cháu bà. Cháu bà năm nay 25 tuổi rồi, nhưng mà cả năm bà chẳng gặp nó lần nào. Bố mẹ nó cũng chẳng cho nó về đây luôn. Bố mẹ nó đi làm xa lắm, nó thì cũng đi làm rồi.
お孫さんにもなかなか会えなくて、今は一人なんだね。そう聞くと、さっきの笑顔がちょっと胸にくるな。
Bà bây giờ ở có một mình thôi các bác ạ. Thế là em bảo với bà là cho em quay video để em làm kỷ niệm nhé. Sau đó thì hai bà cháu đứng nói chuyện với nhau một lúc nữa, thì bà lại hỏi em tiếp là bố mẹ mày năm nay bao nhiêu tuổi rồi. Bố con năm nay 51, còn mẹ con thì năm nay 46. Thế là bà giật mình, bà bảo là vẫn còn trẻ nhỉ, cũng ngang tuổi với cả ba đứa con của bà. Và ba đứa con của bà làm ăn xa lắm, có khi là cả năm chả gặp lần nào ấy. Thế là em mới hỏi trêu bà tiếp là sao bà biết con về giờ này mà bà mang bánh ra cho. Thì bà bảo là ngày nào tao ngồi trồng hoa kia chả thấy mày về giờ này. Nhìn mắt bà mừng các bác nhở. Bà đừng nói chuyện với em, bà mừng lắm.
あの嬉しそうな目、なんか忘れられないな。ほんの立ち話なのに、すごく温かいね。
90 tuổi rồi mà còn khỏe thế đấy các bác ạ. Ở có một mình thôi, vẫn đi siêu thị hàng ngày, vẫn nấu cơm nấu nước đàng hoàng. Hôm trước bà hỏi em là mày đoán thử tao bao nhiêu tuổi. Thế là em đoán bà có 70 thôi. Bà bảo em là mày cộng thêm 20 tuổi nữa vào. Bảo 90 tuổi mà em không tin các bác ạ. Các bác có tin đây là 90 tuổi không? Nhìn bà còn trẻ, minh mẫn phúc hậu lắm. Đấy, sang bên Nhật Bản này làm việc thì gặp mấy ông bà người Nhật già lớn tuổi rồi mà ở có một mình, trông thương các bác nhỉ.
When friends come to see you, pick you up, drop me off at the airport and wait with me. When they even take videos of the plane taking off, watching from the rooftop. When they wave until I'm gone. That kind of care stays with you. And I feel so lucky because these moments and this way of caring are what comfort means to me.
バスから守るように手を差し出してくれたおばあちゃん。帰宅を待ってお菓子を渡してくれた90歳のおばあちゃん。そして空港で飛行機が見えなくなるまで手を振る友人たち。ここまで見たら別れが寂しくなるのもわかるよね。そして次は帰国してから始まった日本ロスだよ。
I was in Japan for 2 weeks and I've been back in the US for about a week. And I think the culture shock coming back to America was way worse than the culture shock going to Japan. Because going to Japan, I was like, oh my gosh, everyone's so courteous, everyone's so nice, it's so clean, it's so quiet, and the buses, the public transportation's amazing, the food's so clean and fresh and delicious. And then I got back here and everyone's loud and screaming and running around and not thinking about how their actions are impacted.
帰ってからあの静かな毎日が恋しくなったんだね。離れて初めて気づくことってあるよね。
Anyone, I'm driving again, I'm constipated already because the food here isn't good. When do you get over the Japan depression?
I don't know who needs to hear this, but post-Japan depression doesn't go away. It evolves. I went once thinking it'll be like a little cultural reset, but 20 years later, I've gone back every year like it's part of my healthcare plan. A mental health retreat, a full body reset.
20年経ってもほぼ毎年なんだ。そこまで戻りたくなる場所ってなかなかないよね。
Meanwhile, my American life is like, here's a bill for existing, while Japan is like, Here's heated toilet seats and seasonal packaging that makes you cry. Midnight conveni runs. People minding their own business in total silence. Train station jingles. It ruined me. Like, how do you move on from that? You don't. You book another flight.
というわけで、今日は一人で日本を訪れた人たちが、不安から安心へ、安心から信頼へ変わっていく姿を見てきたね。僕が一番心に残ったのは、派手な出来事より、誰かが少しだけ手を差し伸べる場面だったよ。みんなは、どの瞬間が一番印象に残った？よかったらコメントで教えてね。いいなと思ったら、チャンネル登録で応援してくれると嬉しいな。それじゃ、また次の動画で。